Alrighty, welcome back to Shock and Shock. I'm your host, Trisha Gills, and today is now day 12 on day 14 and 31 days of war. Almost caught up. And for the last review for today, it is Live Feed by director Ryan Nicholson from 2006. The film follows a group of 5 younger people who are visiting China on a vacation, getting into all kinds of trouble. They accidentally bump into a mafia, like Yakuza member from Japan, and kind of piss him off, and then they end up going into this adult theater, and they begin to get picked off by the mafia, and find themselves in this like live feed of like snuff rooms. And yeah, I don't want to spoil too much here. There is a little bit more to the plot there with like some espionage and stuff like that going on with someone trying to find their brother. Won't go too far into it because, yeah, don't want to spoil it. You should go watch this. Spoiler alert, I enjoyed it. First and foremost, this film, if you are a fan of Troma movies, you will definitely enjoy this. I know director Ryan Nicholson was a fan of Troma because Lloyd Kaufman from Troma fame is in his film Hanger. And this has a very similar vibe. While it is, I hope it's satirical, because this film would be extremely racist. If not, it is very racist, but it's so over the top that it's funny. But it is worth noting that there are caricatures of people in this that are not politically correct. It is very in your face about it. The characters in China, the members of the Yakuza, it's a lot to take in. Very stereotypical in just about every way. It's offensive, in your face. The characters are loud. They swear all the time. They're bad people. They're gross. And it's a lot of fun to watch them. The characters being unlikable actually makes it better when they get killed because you kind of, it's like you see it coming. Like, these people are not great. And the dialogue in this is so over the top and like in your face and weird. It's like it was written by an alien. There's a line of dialogue in this where these two characters are having sex in this really disgusting stall, which we literally see poop in a toilet in the stall that they're having sex in. And as far as I know, the toilet was not flushed during this scene. It is foul. And she's like, "Are you sure you want to do it in here? It's so dirty." And he just responds, "So are we." Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot of funny, over the top dialogue in this. It's super enjoyable. This has that early to mid 2000s like direct to video B movie vibe to it, with a ton of gore added on top. So this is right up my alley. The gore in this is great. The kills in this are great. They're very in your face and graphic, and well done. The gore is really good in this, and it doesn't shy away from it. You see everything all the time. So for gore hounds, this is a good one for you as well. It's paced really well. It's just over 70 minutes. I think with credits, it's 75, 77 minutes with including credits. So just over 70. Doesn't waste any time getting to the good stuff in this. There is just balls to the wall brutality and weird over the top moments that make this kind of funny and Troma-esque, which I really enjoyed. While far from a perfect film, objectively this is not the most well-made film ever, but it is monumentally fun and entertaining. Like, I didn't give this a 5, I gave it a 4. It's not going to win any awards, but if you're just wanting to sit back and watch something crass and nasty, this is for you. It is quite fun. It's on Tubi. Got released by Unearthed Films. I'm actually going to hopefully rewatch this soon. I know there's a different cut of this, the XXX cut, which I will be watching. It's super fun. The villains in this are super fun as well. I didn't even mention that. The villains in this really make the story a lot. They're so over the top and like cartoonishly evil that it becomes really entertaining. I like the set pieces in this and the set design. It, even though it does look a little bit cheap, It has that mid 2000s low budget feel to it. It's very cheap looking. Still does what it's supposed to. It's super fun. This is a really good late night movie. The villains are, like I said, cartoonishly evil. And everybody just kind of feels like they're like a South Park character. It's really odd, and yeah, it's super fun. Um, Definitely going to be reviewing more Ryan Nicholson stuff in the future. Maybe even one more this month. Hopefully, going to cover on the podcast as well with stuff like this. So, looking forward to getting more into him. He's a director that I didn't really pay much attention to prior. He's been a big blind spot in like underground horror for me. I've seen Collar, which I was not a big fan of at all, but I was pleasantly surprised by this. So hopefully, I'm going to do a Gutterballs review, stuff like that later in the month. Definitely going to be reviewing the Profane exhibit, which he had a part in. Going to be reviewing that later in the month. But as far as this one, give it a watch. Highly recommend it. That's it for today. Zero thoughts, zero things, zero brain cells, and zero planning. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe out and keep your notifications on. I'll see you guys later. Thanks again for watching, guys.